Alright. We got a cop sitting right there. We have a cop. Alright. Let's get him to work. Yeah. Just put my flash on so he knows I'm coming. I don't give a fuck. I'll chase these motherfuckers all day. As long as they're doing their work. Like always, hiding in the cut so nobody can see them. Like if you needed help, you can't get help. See if he takes off before I get up there. That's even if he notices me before I get up there. E251. See how long it takes for him to notice.
Bobby, what's up?
What are you doing?
I'll get up. Just gonna bark. Just got off the phone with my supervisor, just catching up. What are you up to?
I'm tired of seeing y'all be sitting around here.
What? Why can't I sit here?
Yeah, dude, when people are fucking sitting in the cut where nobody can see them,
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Yeah, but if I'm on the phone, I can't be
yeah,
on the phone.
well,
when I'm driving,
but the
right?
thing is like if somebody was to actually walk by, I'm not trying to bust your ass.
Oh, yeah, you good.
Yeah, but if somebody was to legit walk by,
Yeah.
and you're hiding in a spot where nobody can see you,
I'm not
which
hiding
technically, like if I was to be driving down or walking by,
Yeah.
I probably, like, if I don't know what your vehicles look like,
Yeah.
I can identify you.
I know you.
But some people may not be able to know that you're a cop,
Okay.
so therefore they cannot get any help.
All right.
I had an issue the other night. A cop was sitting in the cut all the way down at the senior center.
Yeah.
All the way down in the back corner where nobody could see you.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
No one. Now, what if somebody needed help
Yeah.
and he wasn't there to give
You're saying like if they don't have a phone or they don't have a way?
No, dude, it doesn't matter. You're a public servant.
I hear you.
You're supposed, when you're parked, you're supposed to be parked where people can see you. People can't see you from back up there.
There's a couple things. There's nothing that requires us to park.
But you need. You're a public servant.
I understand that.
But when you, I don't care. But when you're tucked off in a cut where nobody can see you, that is wrong. Because we pay you to fucking be out there, not sitting in the back corner, doing nothing. He could have been checking off the fag porn. Who knows? Whoever was driving E210 the other day, I followed around the whole fucking school.
I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, I'm so sick of seeing you all sit there when there's crime out there. Like, seriously.
Do I have a chance to talk, or are you just going to keep on spouting off?
Yeah, because, dude, we
No,
spending
I'm-
a lot
I'm-
of money
here-
on these vehicles and shit, and you guys are ruining them.
All right, so hear me out. Can I talk, or you just gonna
Yeah,
keep on going?
you can
Okay.
talk now.
So one, there's nothing that requires where we park. I understand your concern, and we try to park in central locations, right? I've talked to you about this before. Where am I parked, right?
That's not central.
No.
Central would be like where people could see you.
Where are? This isn't a central location on Route
Yeah,
28.
dude, it's like, dude, like if they don't know what your vehicles look like, okay, dude, I saw you all the way down there. I knew it was a cop.
Yeah. Okay.
I know what your cruisers look like.
So are you gonna keep on?
Yeah, other people don't know what they look like, so they're not gonna know what to look for.
Bobby, you and I have a good relationship, right?
Yeah, we
Okay,
do.
So do you want me to?
but
Do you want me to explain why I'm parked here, or are you gonna keep on talking over?
because you got off the phone with your sergeant.
Okay, so I pulled in here. I talked to my supervisor. But what did I say
All right,
before?
yeah, supervisor. All right.
I park in here for a couple reasons. One, because I'm centrally located, right? I can get to Centerville, I can get to Barnstable Village, I can get to West Barnstable, and I can get into Hyannis, right? We're
Yeah,
right
but
on
you're technically hidden because,
okay,
like,
but let's talk about the other thing. What do I have in the back of my car?
it's
No.
not. It's
Right?
not you. But it's
So I'm
like
just saying,
I'm just.
I park away from the road because he gets agitated with pedestrians, motorcycles, loud trucks, bicyclists, right? So
Then-
for his health and his well-being,
Then teach them how to deal with that shit.
that's not something you teach. It's a dog.
Exactly.
he's a
I
high-
10-1. If you would have let him out, he'd want to rub all up on me, jump up on me, play with me.
He would.
He wouldn't bite me.
He would because
He knows I'm not a bad
no,
person.
he's a very social dog, but there's
Yeah.
certain things that agitate him and trigger him. So for his safety and his health and well-being, I seclude myself off the road so he doesn't get wound up and he doesn't get anxious and he doesn't hurt himself bouncing off the ceiling in the back when some bicyclist goes by. So that's why I sit back here.
Yeah, I'm
But
trying to edit that video.
Which one?
The one I took the other night. Yeah, he sat there for 48 minutes.
I-
All right, 48 minutes sitting there doing nothing until I walked up, and then he took another 36 minutes being a dumbass, looking like a fucking jackass,
So-
wasting our money,
I
driving around the whole school, stopping and going, stopping and... Dude, get to work. We're not paying you to sit down for over a fucking hour.
okay, how long have I been sitting here?
Yeah, I'm not saying you.
Maybe 6
Yeah,
minutes, right?
that video is going to be coming out. I'm editing it because it's too long.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah, you'll understand where I'm coming from. When you are visible.
I am visible.
Yeah, but
And guess-
just somebody like me, yes, I can see a cop sitting there.
And just
But-
hear me out on this one, right? Not that it's not my problem, but we can't have a cop every single place in this town for someone who doesn't have cell phone access or someone who doesn't need help, right?
All right, what time does the shift start?
My
in
shift
the
starts,
evening?
I work from 4 p.m. to midnight.
All right, there's no reason to be sitting for over an hour. As soon as you come on shift, you come on, dude.
can't-
You said it because this altercation started at 5 o'clock.
The one the other
But,
day.
yeah,
Okay.
5 p.m. So that means that's an hour. What's up, little one?
So I don't.
That's an hour into his shift. Why the fuck is he sitting for over
So
40
there's
minutes?
plenty of variables, right?
What?
So-
In the cut where nobody can see you.
Hear me out.
You'll see. You'll see in the video.
You know I watch your videos. I will see. But
Like,
how do you know it wasn't a guy who was waiting to go to a detail and that's where he was sitting?
at 5 o'clock at night?
Who knows? Did he go over to the high school?
Dude, I followed him around for like 36 minutes.
So that's what I'm saying.
And all he was doing was stopping and going.
So it could've-
His ego would not let him get back to work.
So the symphony's going on at the high school. How do you know he wasn't going over there to go work the symphony detail?
Dude, there was no, dude.
I don't know. I haven't seen your
Dude,
video.
the
I don't know
only
who it
thing
was.
that was going on was the soccer thing.
Okay.
And Justin believed there was a few people were like, what are you doing? I'm making sure he's not sitting. They're like, good. And I ran into another person on the other side of the school. He's like, you're still doing it? Oh, yeah, I'm making sure he's not sitting.
All right, I hear you.
Like, we spend money on this. Gas is expensive. We, the people, pay for this. You don't pay for
I
it. We
understand.
pay for it.
I understand.
And it's aggravating when I see you all just doing nothing but sit around and
All right. Well, I think I explained myself pretty good as to why I was in here, and I think you agree with me, and we've had this discussion before. Why I sit
You
here.
know it's not you.
I know, and I
But
understand.
when I say you, that means
The uniform. I understand.
yes.
I understand that. And I understand your frustration, but it's one of the.
It's aggravating because there's people out there that need help and they're not getting help because they can't find them
Well,
because they want to be cut sitting in the back of nowhere.
sure, I hear you.
That's not right to the people. We pay for this.
I understand.
We pay for these vehicles.
But like I said, we can't be everywhere.
Yeah, I understand you can't be everywhere, but you can be out in public where people can actually be like, oh shit, there's a cop, I need help.
But at the same time, we like to.
But at the same time, all right, here's a scenario. There's a car coming up 28 right now,
Yep.
right? Flashing their lights,
Sure.
asking for help as they're driving by.
Is that a sign for help? Flashing lights?
It could be. That person could be kidnapped. That person could be murdered. Dude, there's so many scenarios.
Guess what though?
Hence is the reason, like, I understand why you do it because the
Yeah.
canine. That's understandable.
But guess what?
But the ones that don't have
I hear
canines,
you.
I believe they should always be up front. Like, yeah, you like. Yes,
Some people like to sit in different places.
yeah, like, but you're basically like secondary
Oh, yeah.
because of the dog,
Yeah.
which is understandable. That's why, like, you're close to the road, and you can see what's going
I
on.
can see.
But when you're like back in that senior center,
Yeah.
all the way back, you can't see shit.
I don't, like I said, I don't know who it was, what they were doing,
Right.
what the.
Oh,
know?
it's gonna come out. It's coming out.
I know, guys,
I'm
I know-
trying to fit it.
I
But-
will say, like the senior center, right? It's a well lit parking lot, right?
But dude, you can't. Dude, you
No,
can't.
I'm just saying.
It may be well lit.
Yeah.
It may be well lit, but how many?
Hi,
How are you?
we're going to an AA commitment. We just met here. Is it cool if we move the cars here?
Yeah, are you guys over by the gym?
Yeah.
That's fine. Nobody will bother you guys.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a good night. Happy holidays.
You too.
Thank you.
Be safe out there.
It's Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
You gotta be politically correct. Yeah. What?
Dude, when I was growing up,
Hey,
when I was growing up, it was Merry Christmas and Happy
I'm not
New
gonna
Year.
agree or disagree with you. I'm just saying,
Dude,
right?
these holidays,
I-
happy
I'm just
holidays,
saying.
is because of
Alright.
diversity.
I understand. But hear me out, right?
Yeah,
So,
but like,
so the senior center, right? I
it may
understand-
be well lit.
Oh, hey, just, can I?
But
can I
nobody can like. Can I show you where you were
No,
sitting?
I know where. I know the spot you're talking about.
It's
but-
all the way in the back
but he-
corner.
but he-
Nobody can see you.
Hear me out.
That's not right.
Hear me out. Right? So, if you're on duty, right, would you rather an officer be out of his cruiser at the station typing reports or tucked away in a well-lit area where he or she feels safe from the public if someone was to come
But
up?
nobody can find him, and he can be jerking off to fucking fag porn.
Hear me out. I don't know what he's watching, what he's doing. But,
Dude,
Yeah,
dude,
but-
honestly.
how much stuff do we
All
do
right,
on
all
our
right,
computers?
I'll walk down that way,
I'm not
and
going.
I will show you exactly where he's at. And if you can give me one reason why that is legit,
I'm trying to.
dude, that's not legit. If you're a public servant, you need to be out there where the public can see you, not hiding in a spot where nobody can see you.
All right, let's do this.
That's not right, because if somebody needed help, they were not able to get help because of that cop wanted to dick around and do nothing and sit in a fucking cutoff where nobody can see him. That's not right.
All right, well, this is what you should do. I know you have a good relationship with Deputy Chief Ellis now.
Fuck Ellis.
All right, well, I'm trying to help you out here.
Hell no, I don't like Ellis.
Maybe
She's
you
fucking a tyrant.
Maybe you should write an email.
She needs to tell people that she assaulted me, not me assault her.
I'm not gonna
Because,
get into-
dude,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
working
get
on a lawsuit on that.
I'm not going to get into legal matters.
Yeah, well,
But hear me out.
whatever.
If you have an issue with where we park, maybe you should address in a letterhead and write a
Yeah,
letter.
dude,
and
I
say
shouldn't have to. You should be where people could see you. You shouldn't be tucked off in a
listen.
fucking parking lot
Hear me out.
surrounded by trees
All right.
and nobody can see you.
All right, hear me out.
We don't pay you for that shit. We pay you to
Well, there's,
fucking uphold the law.
yeah, there's nothing in our policy that says where we have to park or where we can't park. So if you're that concerned about it, then I would write a letter and have it addressed.
Good, I'm saying it to you. You can bring it up to them.
All right, I'll address it.
This is an on-site complaint right now.
Okay, I'm not.
Technically, you can write down the complaint, and you can hand it to. No. You can hand it to your
All right.
commander
No.
or whoever's above you. You can forward it on
No.
to the right process.
We have-
I can give my complaint to any officer.
You can give a verbal complaint, but to file a
Dude,
formal,
it doesn't matter.
Yes, it
A
does.
complaint can be verbal, oral, or written. Yes, because some people can't write, some people can't spell, some people can't
you have
read.
to fill out a form.
Yeah, no, you do not. It's just like, oh, you need your name and address and phone number. No, you don't. Like, no, you are able to take a complaint, and you would have
Not a
to.
formal one though.
Yes.
No,
Dude, it doesn't matter.
I'm telling you my policy.
I know your policy.
You don't know
I
what
have it
complaint
written,
policy?
dude. I have it printed out. I have like fucking 5 copies of your policy
Complaint
written down,
policy?
and I see you guys violating your policy all the time.
All right.
Maybe not you personally, but
Oh,
when
I
I
know.
say you, I mean
You
as
mean the uniform?
yes.
Okay. All right.
So how much longer are you gonna be sitting here for?
Well, how much longer you want to talk to me? You're friggin' spouting off. I'm taking your complaints. Am I
Good.
free to leave, officer?
You got any illegal substance? It smells like marijuana.
Any
in there.
illegal substances?
It smells like marijuana.
There's no marijuana in
No. Can I search it?
Can you search my car?
Yeah.
No.
Can I search you?
Sure.
You ain't got no bombs or bazookas or
I got
nothing.
nothing. I got nothing. I
No.
do have a firearm on me, but I'm licensed to carry not only in the state but via my badge.
Yeah, but you know what?
What?
Your Second Amendment says you don't need a license to carry.
I understand that. I'm just advising you, since you were asking if I had any bazookas or
Well,
what.
yeah, I said bazookas or bombs. Any
No bombs.
terrorists?
No.
Any terrorists? Like
No, not that I can think of in there.
no,
No.
not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe the most. Yeah, probably not. But
All right, man.
all right. Are you posting this one now too?
Maybe.
Oh, now you want to be my friend and pound it.
Dude,
You get that on the video? You get that on the video,
what?
so people know that we're actually friends and you're not just harassing me.
What that? No, I got that. Look, look,
All right.
poundage.
Good seeing you.
You too, man.
I will
Like-
address the troops about where they park.
Yeah, just don't be sitting in a cut where nobody can see you, because somebody could really need help and they can't find a cop, and that could have been their only chance.
What about the firefighters? You gonna go to the station and they're not out and about?
Dude, they love me.
Yeah.
You all tell me to back up, and they tell me to get closer.
When have I ever told you to back up?
Not necessarily you. Yeah, but cops told me to back up some
Keep on
fun.
saying
You know,
You guys, I don't like being profiled.
yeah. Well, all right. Here's
I
a
wasn't wearing
question.
the uniform.
Here's
We
a
couldn't be
question.
friends.
If there was a bad cop on your shift, would you turn them in?
Turn them in. And what were they doing that was bad?
Like a corrupt cop, like
Criminal, like stealing,
stealing,
drugs? Of course.
stealing, planting drugs.
Yeah.
You're doing like stuff that they know that they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, so you would turn in a corrupt cop
Why wouldn't we?
because you all stand up for each other. Like,
We have to have each other's backs, but if someone's doing something neglectfully where they're violating the law, then yeah, we have to act on that. Those are all questions they even ask us in our oral board for the interview.
all right, so you swore an oath.
Yeah.
You remember that oath you swore by?
Verbatim? No. I'd be lying to you if I said I remember verbatim. Why?
Do you know what the oath was sworn for? To protect what?
Yeah. The citizens of the town of Barnstable will uphold the Constitution and the rules and regulations and the laws in the state of Massachusetts.
I know I've asked you this before. Can you recite the 5 elements of the First Amendment? I've asked you this many times. I'm
I know.
surprised you Should have looked
I,
that
sh-
up.
I should be. No, you never asked me this one. I don't
Yes, I
think.
have.
No, I don't know if you have.
The 5 elements of the First Amendment.
No,
And
no,
what
no, not off the top of my head.
and
right
what I'm doing is 2 of them.
now. Freedom of speech,
Yep. And what's the second
freedom
one?
of press.
Yep.
You're gonna make me look like an idiot now in this video.
See, that's the thing,
All right,
man.
here we go. All right, I'm gonna brush up on my First Amendment and the 5 elements, and then give me tomorrow. What time's it now, Bobby? 6, almost 7 o'clock. Am I allowed to meet you back here in this parking lot? I'll park up there at 6 o'clock tomorrow, and I will recite the 5 elements of the First Amendment.
We could do that.
Deal?
At least you're willing to go research it up.
I know. I was in school for a minute, Bobby. You know.
Hey, so haven't I, but I also know it. I also know your oath that you swore by. I know
You
everything.
the entire oath.
I know it.
No, you don't.
Okay.
That's your quiz. I'm gonna quiz you tomorrow on the oath.
Yeah, see, but the thing is I don't have to swear by the oath. You do. Because you raised that right hand
I know.
to swear by that
I'll
oath.
watch the video of me getting sworn in from 9 years ago and see if I can recite it again for you.
Do it.
All right, get away from the car so I can drive out of here without him barking.
Can I pet him once?
No,
Come on.
no, absolutely not.
Why? Because he'll be my best friend forever.
Probably.
All
All right, I'll see you here tomorrow.
right.
Don't flip me off tonight.
Have a good night. Be safe. Good night, buddy. Yeah. There you have it. Yeah. Cape Cod Cop Archer fucking is always on that shit. Yeah, yeah. Never back down. Always make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, subscribe, share, hit my merch up. You got merchandise. Yeah. And that's about it. As always, remember, Cape Cod Cop Archer always has videos coming. Yeah, yeah. Peace.